Good morning, YouTube. This is Noah. How are you doing? Today's a late start. Uh, Woke up this morning. I did some trading this morning. Didn't really make any trades, honestly. Kind of psyched myself out this morning on a beautiful trade that I knew what was gonna happen. But yeah, yesterday I was right. It did push up towards a new high. It made a new high. And then this morning had a really nice pullback. I like this. I like this pullback right here because every time this S&P pulls back about $30, it likes to bounce back up because for some reason $25 to $30 is a nice pullback range for the S&P 500. And I was checking in around here at the bottom out right there, but for some reason I didn't. I don't know. I psyched myself out and hesitated and didn't make the trade on it right here, which is, like I've said in the past videos, what I'm struggling with, the whole psychological aspect. But it had a nice spike. It was moving down below the 50 and the 20 moving average really nice. It was extended a lot down here. And when it's extended like this, at this level after making a new high, and then it comes down right here, back here I saw this as a support area. So when it hit this level as a 305, I didn't think it was going to pull any lower. I knew it wasn't going to go down 3,000 because once it breaks back 3,000 after it made a new high and everything, the chance of it going back down that century level is really slim. So it was honestly a perfect price to get in right here. It was a nice support, and I was expecting it to push back up towards the moving average, at least the 20 moving average. I wasn't thinking about the 50 moving average. I was just thinking of it just bouncing back off the 20 moving average and hopefully make a few ticks off that. It would have been a nice trade right there. But it actually pushed back the 20 moving average, pulled up to the 50 moving average, and then it's bounced back up. It tried making a new run for the high, but it didn't, which is understandable because, you got to look at it. It went up like, what was that, 27 plus 4, 30, $31. And yesterday. So of course there's going to be a correction in the market. That's what this likes to do. And another thing with these huge pullbacks, I know the S&P 500 likes to make a lot of V's. So whenever it pulls back, honestly, that's my favorite kind of trade is when they have huge pullbacks and you just get in on a nice support level. Of course, you got to wait for momentum to start slowing down when it's falling like this. You want to wait for the momentums to build back up. It's holding the $3,005 level pretty strong. It was teeter-tottering around here, so I had a feeling that it was done pushing lower because when it was pushing lower, as you can tell, it just dropped. It had a couple like a nice leg down, probably about 2 legs down, and it just kept falling. But right here it was moving sideways. It started moving sideways, and whenever it starts moving sideways, usually it's an indicator of a reversal, especially on a huge pullback like this. So it started moving sideways. It started showing some green momentum, and then this right here is what really triggered it for me, because this triggered it for me, but I knew this was still a price that it had to be through, so it would have been more comfortable to wait for it to beat this price right here. So about right here would have been a nice time to enter for a guaranteed rise back up to the 50 moving average, because it was moving sideways, beat that high right there, so the momentum was obviously changing. And it was early in the morning and I had a nice pullback, and whenever you have a nice spike, it goes down. Whenever you have a nice pullback, it usually corrects itself to go back up. So yeah, that was a beautiful trade right here in the morning, right off the bat. You could have scored a few ticks off that, make yourself a couple $100 if you wanted to. And then I went to the gym, so I really haven't looked back here, but let's see. It's kind of still moving sideways, honestly, between these levels. It looks like it was a downtrend or trying to make a range day, honestly. But it's back to this 3,000 level, so I'm just gonna watch this again because we got a double bottom right here, which is just okay. But I'm just waiting for this price to play out before I make anything. And it's 12:30, which everybody's at lunch, so there's less volume in the market at 12:30 anyways. So when there's less volume in the market, less price action is going to play out how it should play out. But around 1 or 2 o'clock, volume should pick back up and the market should start moving again whenever people get back from lunch. It's crazy how things like that affect the market, but that's the beauty of it. And yeah, honestly, I'm expecting, let me go 15-minute. Yeah, honestly, I'm expecting it to just kind of average back out because, you know, you look at this new high and it had a nice pullback. And to say, I'm not really sure what could happen the rest of the day. You know, it's the market. But, I mean, I'm liking this pullback. You know, it's giving us some cheap shares, some cheap prices. Oh, look right here. It's going back down. It's making a new low. No, there we go. We got another spike right there. As soon, yep. See, it bounced off that double bottom. It pushed back up. You know, the double bottom's a good price. A good point to look at. And, you know, it's obviously volume just picked back up. We got a bunch of volume coming in out of nowhere right now. Good Lord. Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. But with this buying volume that comes in, I mean, if this candle stays and holds green, then that's a great indicator, honestly. I'm kind of looking at that. Might make a trade. But, let's see. Got 2006. Let's go to the time frame. Let's change it to a tick. I like the 2000 ticks. I feel like it plays the best in this kind of market. Shows you the best kind of indications. This is a nice price. I mean, it's moving. It's below the moving average. And I don't like buying when it's bouncing off the moving average like how it is right here. You know, that's usually, oh, it just turned red again. Looky there. See, that candle did not hold and stay green. So, I mean, that's what happens. The market could literally move and do whatever the heck it wants, whenever it wants. It could change in the split of a second. Because as you could tell, it was literally just right here, and now it's just falling back down. It looks like it's falling back down to the century level. So I guess I was wrong. Which, this one thing the stock market does is make you feel like you're wrong a lot. You know, it's one of those things that no matter how much you study, how much you try, I mean, it's just one of those things that will be right more than you majority of the time. But that's where you can take advantage of it. But yeah, as of right now, I'm just going to watch this play out, see what's going on, see what happens, see if it breaks down the 3,000 level. If it breaks that 3,000 level, then that would be interesting to see what happens. But yeah, I'd rather make my trades above 20, but in this kind of market is pretty volatile right now, so I'm not going to make any trade at the moment. Really, I don't know what's going on. I'm just watching, so hopefully it plays out. I'm going to do my second video today. I should, but that's all for today. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, this is some crazy market momentum today. It looks like today's been a really volatile day. You know, it's just going down. It's obviously a trend day, a downtrend day. So the shorts will love this market, but I don't know. I'm more towards a bullish investor, so I like making trades bouncing off the 20 moving average like this, rather than taking shorts and selling off the moving average. Which, I mean, they both work that way, but you know, just go where the market tells you. That's it for today. Have a wonderful day.